Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back for part 28 of Alpha Sapphire, where we try to do things without centers or marts. And we like to find treasures. Are there treasures around here? Oh, yes, there are. There's treasures somewhere. Probably in here. No. In the middle of something here, maybe? Here? No. Yes. There we... Okay. Carbos. Good. Good stuff. Yeah, so last video, what did we do? We went up this mountain. I think we wasted a lot of time thinking, oh, I don't really want to do anything this part, and then we ended up doing something this part, or last part, so yeah. Alright, wild fights. One thing we could try to do here is get Swellow status, but I was thinking about it and I realized our best opportunity to get Swellow status is kind of gone, and that was probably to get him toxic, because that way he would only take 1/16 you'd only take 1/16 damage from the toxic poison as opposed to 1/8. So we unfortunately did delete toxic already from Sableye. So I mean, I suppose I could just go ahead and break the one use. Ooh, that's okay. There's another item apparently. That's a very good item to pick up, a rare candy. I could just break the rules and teach Sableye toxic again, but I think it'll be alright. The main reason I'd want to put status on Swellow, especially in this run compared to the original Sapphire, is Swellow can learn Roost, and yeah, we can just take poison damage and roost it off and have super strong attacks to go into. But anyway, we're gonna fly. We did teach fly to Swellow, I believe, last video. And that's a lot of stuff there, holy snot. The next place we have to go is to Slateport City. Although, actually, well, yeah, I don't want to go down all of Mount Pyre either, though. I think also this video we are going to be exploring south of Mount Pyre. There's some goodies we might want to pick up down there. The first thing, we're going to go see the boat get stolen. Right here, the submarine, not a boat. There's Gabby and Ty, who are apparently the only reporters in the entire region. An underwater cavern on Route 128. They're explicitly telling us which route now. Now, see, if you hadn't stopped yourself to talk to people, if you had not stopped yourself to say, "Oh, hey, there's you who delivered the parts. How you doing?" You wouldn't have already been in there and seen Kumako. Hey, look, there's a guy over here. You're not going to be of any help to us. Can you even get over there? Because I don't think you can surf in Slateport. Anyway, here's Archie and Shelly. Are we going to get a fight here? Probably not. Oh, we do have a fight here. I like how these grunts are basically like, hey, we're gonna get away, and then you're gonna be stuck here. And really, okay. I mean, assuming there's any competent police force, these grunts are about to be arrested. But competent police in a Pokemon game is not something that's too likely. Alright, so we got Tread K versus Mightyena, and that's actually fine because we'll absorb the Intimidate. And then we'll just get immediately out to Captain Toad to actually kill Mightyena's. And we might get into the Aqua Hideout this video. maybe, possibly, I'm not sure. Depending on how long our expedition for treasures takes. Scary Face is the least useful move it could have used against Breloom, although it will prevent us from sky uppercutting. But we're level 42, which is way leveled up. And we have Mach Punches. So yeah, I'm not sure if there is any other things we can get Toxic by. I know there's a few wild Pokemon that learn Toxic, but that would probably involve me like looking them up. I'm pretty sure like Stunky learns Toxic by level up, and there might be like one or two other guys, but I don't expect Stunkies in this game, so yeah, what we should have done is gotten to a double battle and then thrown a Toxic at Swellow. But then again, free heals are a thing, and it probably would have been removed eventually, and we did get rid of something. Yeah, for Power Gem, that's it. I like how I'm still having to switch out here. We'll go into Swampert, sure, why not? That was her only guy, so whatever. Oh, no, it wasn't. I'm wrong. In that case, we will jump right back into Magneton. And I think Volt Switch is currently our only electric attack, which is kind of sad. Is it not? I think we got rid of Spark. Yeah, Volt Switch is our only electric attack, but I guess that's alright. I would like to get T-Bolt on there, but since we can't do the new Mauville quest for a while anyway, possibly not until post-game, we're not going to have access to the T-Bolt TM. I forget if Magneton learns Thunderbolt by level, but I guess we'll probably find that out by the time we get the T-Bolt TM. Oh, or they could just, you know, walk out the only door in the establishment. Oh, okay. So you can get a space jump to Lily Cove. I kind of like this edition of being able to just, yeah, space jump to places. Saves you having to go in there and click fly, I suppose. Which is actually kind of helpful now that I think about it, because you may not bookmark Lily Cove City if you come this way. I'm still, by the way, waiting on someone to give me a rocky helmet. Because if you just go straight to Mount Pyre, you won't have bookmarked Lily Cove City. So this could actually be the first time you appear in Lily Cove City. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, we have already been here and already explored places. But what we are going to do before we actually go to Aqua Hideout is go other places in the back. Go back is so slow. Yeah, I do not recall there being the super tall grass there. I'm pretty sure we fought you. I don't think I fought you. Oh wait, no. You were the guy who I couldn't tell which way you were turning. Let's see, there's the teammates that we want to fight. Every time I pass by that Nurse Joy, I'm just like, do not accost me for a free heal, please. I'll be vexed. So here's Mount Pyre. I remember my Emerald Nuzlocke roulette. This was an awesome route. It was randomized. And this route had Blissey and Skarmory. At least I think it did. No. Skarmory was somewhere else, but it was very close. It was in like this, almost the same route. There might be an item around here. I'm probably not going to fight that Psychic. I'm probably going to avoid any trainers who are like not on the way. Revival Herb, that's nice. That's a full revive. That sounds some happiness, but whatever. I have to go this way for the item. No, I don't. Okay, nice. Hidden PP up. I feel like at this point I may as well throw that on Mach Punch. Something up here. Nice! A rare candy as well. This is a sweet little stretch of about 10 tiles there. Rare candy and PP up. Alright, this girl gives you Giga Drain in the originals. We do have Breloom. Okay, we get a Big Root. I think that does actually increase the amount healed from Leech Seed, but I don't know actually if it works for like at the oh nice 4 Leopard Berries. That's 40 free PP. And 4 Citrus Berries, so that's going to be some good heals that we're probably going to target on Swampert since he's got the highest HP to restore with Super Repel. Which I don't know if like we need to have Big Root on Breloom, and then when it casts Hyper Potion, another very nice pickup. When it casts Leech Seed, it'll restore more, or if we need to give Big Root to the poke that is being restored by the Leech Seed. So, yeah. Pickmaker that we're gonna avoid. And this route is one way, so you gotta be careful when you jump down stuff. So what we got here? Fallout Berry. That is the defense one? I think that's the defense one. Greppa, I think, is special D, and Fondue, that's tomorrow. And Fondue is special attack, I think. So, if you really want to tweak your EVs and like optimize them in story mode, there you go. I don't think there's anything else here, but I'll poke around just to make sure. I'm reasonably confident we can jump down 1 level. There is a cool trainer who we could fight, but because we're already over-leveled, probably, I've messed this up. I don't think that item's actually that good. See, I think we're at this point we're already... we don't want to fight you. Okay, yeah, so we definitely hopped down the wrong... What's right there, but... Let me see where we can actually fly to. At the very least, and I can't. Well, no, we space jumped to Lily Cove. What happens if we fly to this route? Where do we end up? Okay, so we end up like, what is this, like we're in front of the Berry Master's house. I mean, honestly, that's where I would like for it to take you, for berry growing reasons, but. We could just fly to Mount Pyre. Should work. Mount Pyre or... Okay, this is its own route. Okay, what's the difference in flying to Mount Pyre versus Route 122? It's probably just that you land on the main landmass of Mount Pyre, or you land on the little bitty outcropping that just has a signpost there for some reason. Yeah. We're still technically on Route 122. That would be kind of neat if you actually like flew to the top of Mount Pyre. That would be potentially useful. Otherwise, you're, I'm pretty sure if you fly to Route 122, all you're actually doing is you're flying literally like right here. You can see the beach briefly up there, so it doesn't make much difference at all. Anyway, we're gonna jump down some stuff again. I'm gonna cut some trees. Basically, gonna stick to the north part of this route. And I don't even remember that Picnicker being here. I'm not gonna fight her either way. I think we will probably take out the Aqua Grunts, and I'm probably gonna have to use some PP restoratives on Volt Switch, which is kind of annoying that our only electric attack is Volt Switch, but it's the strongest one he's actually learned so far. I think we actually have to jump down for this. Okay, we do want to get that. Yeah, it's an elixir. We definitely want that. And then I think, though, yeah, we're going to have to fly... Ooh, we almost got into a fight right there. I think we're going to have to fly back up again in order to get that other treasure. So it looks like you can't get everything on one go. Which is fine, because we can just fly directly to Mount Pyre, and... Flying to routes is something that they most definitely need to retain. I've already had this rant in an earlier episode, but some things need to be retained from game to game, I understand if they want to make some things unique to each game, like Dex Nav. Fine, that's probably not going to be back in any future Pokemon game. But being able to fly to routes needs to become a recurring thing. You know, incremental improvements to the franchise need to be retained. Many would say that being able to change clothes was one such incremental improvement that should have been retained. I would be inclined to agree, but oh well. Let's see, so we jump off here. There's this guy. Hopefully we turn around. I think, is it this? It must be this because there's nothing else here. So there's a cool trainer. We might have to fight her. I'm not sure. I don't really see a way to dodge her, so be it. We'll just leave Trap K at the front of the party because switch out experience and whatnot. I'm pretty sure there's an item over there that we may or may not want to pick up, but I'm going to pick it up anyway. It's Trainer Julie. Her eyes match her hair. I just noticed this. Ninetales. We do not want to be taken on a Ninetales. We have a Swampert that would love to take on a Ninetales, however, provided it does not have Energy Ball. Which I would be shocked if in-game trainers did have. Energy Ball. Another thing, too, is we're likely going to end up having to throw Dive on the Swampert, which we're also going to get Waterfall at some point, and I think likely we have 3 moves that are all going to be effective against it. I'm thinking the sequence of water moves. I mean, I can get rid of Protect whenever, that's a thing. The sequence of water moves, I would probably prefer Waterfall to be his final one, keeping in mind our rule about can't reteach HMs once you delete them. Awesome. Let's go out to Hirondelle. Sounds good. Keeping that in mind, I think I'd like to go Dive. Maybe Surf. Maybe. We don't necessarily need Surf on Swampert at all. We're also going to be wasting Wing Attacks because we have such a... Oh, stuff that did not kill. Magical Leaf. Please live this Swellow. Well done, well done. Got a crit. Fine. Yeah, we're going to be wasting Wing Attacks. Because as soon as we run out of Wing Attack, then I can throw a Roost on there. And I know Aerialis has less PP. Since we're not going to be using Heart Scales, we may as well just go with the one that has an added effect and not missing, because sometimes we do get affected by Sand Attack and Double Team and whatnot, so... I'm going to jump up here, and I think there's an item down here after this wild fight, which hopefully we can run from, being over-leveled. Hi, Shuppet. Shuppet, you don't have Shadow Tag. You have Frisk. You have a quick Claw, so can we please get away from you? Yes, we can. Alright, was this item worth anything? PP up is arguably worth it. Alright, now we can go back to... Swell has 5 HP. So actually I'm going to fly right here, because I really want to go ahead and get Swellow with Roost like, as soon as possible, because it's got 5 HP right now. And I really like to not use a healing item on it. Oh, we haven't fought you yet, apparently. Well, that's fine. We'll just use some Volt Switches. And good, you only have one dude. So, oh, and better yet, it's a Pelipper. So we can easily dispatch that with Volt Switch. 6 of them left. And it's got, what, 20 max CP, so that's... And now we probably want to save max ethers for guys who actually have a lot of different attacking PP. That's supposed to learn Foul Play. That is tempting. Most things do have a higher attack stat than Sableye, but because we're probably going to be over-leveled, they may not. And then again, though, Foul Play does have a very nice base power. It's tempting. It's tempting. Very tempting. We probably still want... We still have Zen Headbutt. And Sneaker still physical as well. And it's 5 less PP, so I think we'll stick with Knockoff. Yeah, I think we'll stick with Knockoff. Maybe Valplay would be better. Just for the base power alone, I think it's probably better. You fight me? I feel like you won't fight me. Probably. Nope. Alright. So what do you say now? Oh. That guy says you can't ride a bike in the grass in the originals. Now it's just like I can't see myself. Boo-hoo. Alright, so we're gonna put the bunny ears back on. And we're gonna try to fight people in the Mimic Circle. And waste wing attacks. And hopefully not get Swellow killed. Because, yeah. Beautiful. Hopefully we should be high level enough that Swellow can destroy any of these guys with an attack. 13 levels higher. Let's just make sure we don't waste Fly by accident. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have an opportunity to get Swellow Toxic again. I don't know of any trainers that use Toxic. If they did, we could theoretically bounce between Swellow and... There's another guy over here. Maybe. Here you are. Come here. Could bounce between Swellow and Magpie. We can definitely get Swellow regular poison. That's not a problem at all. Do I want to try to kill this balloon? We can probably kill this balloon. I have 20 wing attacks to waste. It looked like that was going to be close, but we were able to live it. I feel like one Oran Berry would let me live certain things, but we have, what, 5 rare candies, 3 max revives, Spectre revival, and 6 revival. I think we're alright on revival items if Swellow does happen to not kill something and dies. And plus that's, I think we actually have more HP restore with our revival stuff than we do straight healing at this point, so... How are we coming on time? We're actually kind of long on time, so I don't think we'll get the Aqua hideout done this video, due to wanting to waste some wing attacks, and we're not going to have Prankster in game. Okay, I really want Swellow with Roost, so we can get that regen going on. It looks like we might get level 44, at least. Fighting these trainers. I don't want to sit here and waste too much time wing attacking though. Probably just kill these trainers and then we'll apply Roost whenever I fancy it. It's again +3 speed. You know, I'm almost surprised they have not made a move where like it uses like your other stats for the formula. For example, Breath of Fire 4 has some attack, I forget exactly what it is, where it uses your agility stat instead of your power stat for the damage calculation, which is pretty interesting. Obviously something like Swellow or Deoxys Speed would benefit greatly from that. And I want to say there's occasionally also stuff where it uses your defense stat as your attack stat, so I would kind of like to see some moves like that made. Probably the closest we have at present is Foul Play, which uses the opponent's attack, so... And I guess there's also the ones where they calculate, like, Psy Strike, Psy Shock, and, Secret Sword. So, I don't know, stuff to be complicated and to mess with the stat calculations is appealing to me. Captain Tail's level 43. Yeah, I feel like we probably choose a revive if Swellow does die right here. We probably don't need to be higher level than we actually are. It's not you. We have not. I think this might be the last guy in the Mimic Circle. Yeah, this is basically just a good training spot for Swellow, or whatever whatever anti-bug dude you have. Masquerade does have Intimidate. I think we can probably still kill it. Probably. I'm not gonna attempt to use a fly since the point of this is to use wing attack. Cool. So Ninjask. Ninjask is pretty paper thin, and will definitely not be outspeeding the Swellow. So even with Intimidate, I'm pretty sure we can still kill it. Nice. I kinda hope they make a Mega Masquerade at some point, by the way. You know, just like it reverts to being bug water, so we can actually have a usable bug water. I don't trust that girl up there. She looks like she might free heal me. Oh yeah, we got one more guy. And he has a Dustox. I like these fights. These are good fights. Like fully evolved bug types that aren't that good. So you can kill them easy and they still give decent experience. Works for me. Definitely works for me. Almost level 45. That's what at least one full level up on Swellow. And we got to use some wing attack PP. I think I might have already fought you. No, I did not. Wow, there's a lot of trainers in this little area. Dragon's Beautifly. I'm pretty sure we already killed one of these things. Alright, with this we'll be down to 11 wing attacks. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else we could maybe go to use Swellow's last couple wing attacks. Excluding, like, refights here, I guess. But I can't actually tell what the refights are without using the bottom screen, so I already fought you, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point we have cleaned out the Mimic Circle. So. The only other place that might have a thing is this route. Not this route, but this is the closest fly spot to it. I think I mentioned a couple parts ago, Bugcatcher Brandon? Or it's not Brendan because that's the rival. It's Brandon or Brent. You weren't. Stop facing that. As long as you don't free heal me afterwards and make me. Of course, her name is Jenna. It's like if you want your daughter to grow up to be attractive, name her Jenna. It just never fails. Never fails. This Lombre is gonna have fake out. I just freaking know it. So I'm gonna go into, even though I would love to wing attack him, I'm pretty sure he's gonna use fake out. So I'm gonna go into Akatsuki. Well, Akatsuki or somebody else. Well, we're definitely going to Pescado. You're so gonna have fake out, Lombre. You're so gonna have fake out. That's just the thing that you do. Or Uproar, okay. What do we want to use here? Let's go for knockoff. Yeah, see, I feel like foul play would have done less damage there just because we are over-leveled compared to the opponents, so... You know, maybe I'm wrong, you guys can offer your opinions. Hopefully we get, like, Nuzleaf or something. Nice. Air Slash. That is an intriguing option. Air Slash is not a lot of base power. It is, however, on the special side. I feel like I might eventually get rid of Quick Attack for putting a Steel Wing or else, I don't know, something else on there. Or maybe like Return. Return would be nice. I think we're going to pass up on Air Slash. That is an interesting option though. But I think the game gives you enough PP that you don't need to waste time on Air Slash. So, well, what do you know? Wants to learn Rest. Too bad that you can't, otherwise that would be pretty great. And Grumpig, well, that seems to be exactly what I would want in against a Grumpig, so cool. Hold on, Akatsuki. We will be using Akatsuki in the next gym, I'm pretty sure. Magic Coat. No status moves here. It's 4 attacks. 4 attacks, Sableye. The other thing, too, is that Tate and Lisa, the next gym leaders, will possibly have an item on their guys, so knockoff would be super buffed. Yes, you are totally fit. Oh my, ponytail as well. Goodness. Alright, anyway, here's another ranger. Attempt to avoid. Cool. Where are you? You are around here. You're a bug maniac. Where are you? Where are you? The only thing is, I'm pretty sure, at least in the original game, he had Surskit with Quick Attack. So that could be a Womp Womp. Trying to... Oh, there's an item there that I didn't see. How about that? Oh! Okay. That is a very strange place to just put the light ball. But, okay. Was light... Yeah, I'm pretty sure light ball was a thing over before. Because you can... It's on wild... Isn't it like randomly on wild Pikachus? Pretty sure light ball was a thing over before. But if you didn't get one earlier, there it is. There's a free one. I don't know why it's there. It would make much more sense for it to be somewhere like, you know, New Mauville. But nah, it's just in this middle of this random route. Okay. So I've lost apparently. Oh no, he won't do that. Next, he wants to refight. This is the only last place I can think of. And he has a Masquerade, but I'm pretty sure we can still kill it with Wing Attack. Maybe, at least I'm gonna give it a go. Oh, it's 34. And we're intimidating. I'll give it a go. If we have to revive, at least we gain HP from the revive. So if we don't kill it, so be it. And we kill it anyway. So cool. 10 wing attacks to go. Well, at this point, we've already gone 32 minutes. So I feel like we may as well just waste the rest of the time in this video getting Swellow with Roost. So where's going to be a relatively pain-free place to do that? I'm thinking... I'm thinking 117. I'm still getting used to being able to fly to the routes. Oh, we've done it a couple times in this video, but... this route has, like, Oddish... What did I just say? This route, I know, if we don't want to talk at 90 miles an hour. Oh, that was a Roselia. You could see the flowers. I like how, at least some of the Dex Nav things that pop up, they do actually... Like, you can tell what poke it is. You can always tell by the cry. But I like the ones where you can actually see what poke it is. Oh, hi, baby doll eyes. Ralts is that way. Roselia is that way. There's a couple other ones. Skarm is unfortunately not that way. Generally, like, they don't show you the poke's eyes. So like, it would be kind of tough, I guess, to see a Skarm without seeing the eyes. Like, you couldn't, like, show its head. Like, Ralts, you can kind of see its helmet. Or at least what I claim to be its helmet. It's close enough. And we're just gonna waste wing attacks on these for minimal experience gain, I guess. So, actually, Roselia can't have Poison Point. Yeah, but if we get poisoned right now... Wait, I probably won't die. However, I'll risk it. If we get poisoned, I don't think we'll actually die, because I think the fight will just end. So, that's a potential way to get Swellow poisoned as well, is killing Roselia's. But, if I do want to get Swellow poisoned, I'll probably just do it the same way I do Captain Toad. And in fact, next time we get a free heal, which there probably will be another one before the end of the game, I might actually do that. Just switch between Swellow and Captain Toad. And if Swellow happens to get poisoned, then so be it. I'll just ride with it. I would rather it be toxic, since that way we would lose less HP if we stay in only 2 turns or less. 1/16 and then 1/8 versus 1/8 and then 1/8. And then even if we stay in 3 turns, it's the same amount of damage. So anyway, so yeah, you guys can go ahead and click off if you want. We're just gonna wing attack a couple times, teach Roost. And yeah, next video we're gonna go into Aqua Hideout, and it's probably gonna be the Mach Punch and I guess Volt Switch show, since I don't have Spark and we do not have Shockwave. We don't have Shockwave to use with Magneton. So hopefully Volt Switch just kills everything in one hit, so I don't have to worry about dropping somebody else in to take a hit, because we have been throwing lots of defense boosting items onto Magneton, because Electric Steel is a pretty darn good defensive type as long as you avoid ground. And on top of that we have Sturdy, so like even if we get hit with like a surprise EQ, still not gonna die. There's an Oddish which we did catch, had to catch earlier. Level 14. If I had known earlier, I probably would have just went ahead and done that, and we could have had Magnet. That's actually, you can actually get Magnemite much earlier than I did. We could have gotten him in. I actually forget what part that was. But basically, as soon as we could get to Slateport, because I'm pretty sure the bridge area routes, or the grass under the bridge is actually the same as the grass right outside of town. So we could have theoretically had a Magnemite, albeit level 6. We could have had a Magnemite before we actually got to the taking on Team Aqua in the museum. So cool. Unfortunately, though, we did not. And we got 1 wing attack left after this, and then we'll just overwrite that with Roost. And Aerial Ace will be our primary flying type attack for the remainder of the game. Fly is of course stronger, but there's some... Number 1, it takes extra time to use, and number 2, you can miss, which Aerial Ace will never do. And third, sometimes we don't want to give them turns to set up stuff. So, yeah, so that's all of our wing attacks. Wing attack has been a great go-to move for quite a bit of the LP. As Truck K is trying to get Screech. You are not a physical attacker anymore. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we deleted Magnet Bomb, which is physical. We used it like twice for Flash Gun, and we are going to... Where's Roost? Roost. We're going to teach Roost to Swellow. We have no wing attacks left, so we're going to get rid of wing attack. If I absolutely wanted to, I can also go and heart scale it. But I'm like 99% sure at this point. Unless the Delta episode is mid-game, which I'm actually still not sure if it is, because again, I still haven't been reading too much in the way of spoilers. Unless the Delta episode is like mid-game, and like before the Elite Four, and we're gonna have to include that in the challenge. I don't foresee us running into PP issues whatsoever, and even then, I can't imagine that's gonna be too long. Yeah, that's too close to a Pokemon Center for my liking. Anyway, so next video we will be going into Aqua Hideout. Swellow now has Roost, and actually we should actually, before we end this video, let's go to a place so we can actually get some usage from Roost. And I want to see where we actually fly to, if we fly to Petalburg Woods. How does this video get to be 40 minutes long? We've done, like, nothing. We've done literally nothing. We saw the submarine get stolen, and then we just wasted wing attacks. How does this happen? How does this happen? Anyway, I'm just gonna Roost up twice. 6 again. Cool. Maybe we'll just growl or something. So we'd like to get back up to full. See, and Swellow is actually at 125 HP, which means that Citrus Berry will restore more than the 30 HP it would have in 3rd gen, so cool. Tail Whip is fine too. There we go. Not every day you see a Swellow with Roost, but nice. We got a nice. Wait, what? Oh, I have Bright Powder on Swellow, don't I? Or Lax Incense. I was like, wait, Tackle is not flawed accuracy in this game, but yeah, don't I have Lax Incense on you? Yeah, I do. Nice. We get our first Lax Incense miss. That's like a what, a 5% miss? I think Bright Powder is 10%. So that's pretty cool. Getting Tackle back down to its original accuracy. But anyway, so yeah, next video, Aqua Hideout. I'm gonna wreck them up. We're probably gonna fight all the trainers in that too. So I guess we got a lot of trainer fights done. But anyway, see you guys next time for yeah, hideouts. Later days.